Okay, let's look at day 14. Here we go. Day 14 is nope. Oh yeah, I've had this one before. We've had this one before. It's chocolate and coconut. I remember this one's good. All right, let's go brew this up. Hello, good morning, and happy Vlogmas day 14. We're gonna try out the tea for today. I added I frothed the milk so it's foamy. Ooh, that's really good. This is black tea, chocolate, and some coconut. Manu said that this is his favorite so far. They do this one every year. It's really good. Well, I don't know every year, but definitely for the last few years. I'm glad we have a good one because the last few days have been duds. So every year I put a review for the advent calendar, the Bird and Blend advent calendar, and I leave the same comment. Stop putting chili in tea. And they don't listen because every year they still come out with a few that have chili in them. And it's like, chili does not belong in tea. Okay, I mean, the yerba mate, that's just like taste, right? But I think we can all agree chili does not belong in tea. Yeah, those are my 2 cents. No more chili in tea. And Chai is just up to no good today. She woke up and chose chaos. Yeah, she's trying to munch on something. When she's like this, it's so nice. So I have the heated blanket on, so that's why she likes to be here. She loves when I have a blanket, but especially the heated blanket. I wish she was more chill like this more often. But I know one day when she's old and just sleeps all the time, I'm gonna miss her mischievous ways. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm sure I will. Hi, baby. She's so cozy. So I always watch my videos after I upload them just to make sure they're not like, I don't know, nothing weird is going on. And Chai she's watching with me. Yeah, what do you think? You think this is a good video? You're in it. Yeah, you're in it a few times. You are a star. So I just brewed myself a cup of tea. It looks really dark, but it's not. I think it's maybe 4:30. We've been having a really cozy day, but I wanted to do some painting. If you're new to my channel, I am a gouache artist and watercolor artist. I say artist in a hobby way. I don't sell my paintings. I started not too long ago. Maybe like been painting for like about a year now, and I just really find a lot of joy in it. It would be fun to do a paint with me where you guys can just watch me paint. I also want to show you my paint supplies that I'm going to use and what I have and things like that. So hopefully you find that entertaining. And I'm sure at some point Chai will come through and cause chaos like normal. She's actually right here. She's giving herself a little bath. So that might mean she'll go to sleep. I don't know. Hard to tell with her. Oh, actually, if you're a painter or any kind of artist or you have a hobby, let's do it together. Take out your, I don't know, if you're gonna crochet, take out your yarn and hook. If you're a knitter, you can, do that. If you do cross stitch, if you paint, if you draw, this is a good time to really embrace those cozy hobbies. So let's get into them. That's still pretty hot. So over here, I just have a bit of random bits. So gouache is water activated, so sometimes I spray it to reactivate it. I have a water droplet. I've been trying some watercolor stuff where you use like water to kind of manipulate it, and it didn't go well, but I'm still gonna try. So I have like this pipette for that. A pencil and an eraser. Usually start with a sketch for a lot of paintings. I have masking tape, a little bit extra masking tape. I don't really like it that much compared to washi tape. This is the best because it comes off so easily. While I find that masking tape even if you try to remove like the adhesive by like, you know, putting on your pants and then taking it off, it's still pretty sticky. Here I have all the brushes. I have all the brushes, including this one that broke. The two smaller ones I got when I was in Paris, and this one is just from Blick, but I love these so much. Can you tell what color I use with this one a lot? Seems a little stained. And then here I have paint. Oh wait, I forgot to show you. On this side I have some of this Tide to go because I get paint on the carpet all the time, and if I put this on pretty quickly, it comes out. So I'll just show you here. Here I have some watercolor tubes right here. These were like a special edition from Winsor & Newton, and they were on a crazy sale. They were still crazy expensive, but cheaper than they normally are. Here I have a half pan of sap green. I use this one a lot too. Such a pretty green. And then, I mean, I really can't name all of them because I have a bunch of them mixed together. Here I have quite a few of Winsor & Newton. They have great watercolor and gouache. I also have a few of this one. I think it's called Art Creation. I bought a set. Winsor & Newton, Art Creation. This brand I got in Spain. I'm not even gonna pretend to know how to say that. Yeah. And then this is the one I got when this is the brand that I got when I was in Paris. So there's that. Over here I have this is an old t-shirt that I've ripped up into rags. I use just these two mason jars while I paint. It's just easier to have two jars. Here's the first palette that I ever bought, and it is plastic. I still use it every now and then, but I only use it really if this one is dirty. This is my favorite one. It's a ceramic one, and it's just so nice. And here I have, maybe you can see, yeah, collapsible like cup and a small palette. This is if I go out and take my paints with me. I have more gouache here. This is actually the first gouache set that I bought. And you can see I've used up a few, like 2 of the colors completely, but I still have quite a few left. Actually, I might pull this one out so I can use it up because there's not that much left. Trying to think if there are any other color that I want to use. I think that's the one I'll use. I have a color wheel here, which is great. I have a ruler. Oops. Sometimes you need a straight line. And then this is my first paint set. Let me show you. In travel watercolor set. They're just half pans, and you can see like I've used the heck out of it, and I still use watercolor. I started with watercolor and then just fell in love with gouache, but I still really enjoy watercolor, especially because it's so easy to like travel with, really, while gouache is a little bit more complicated. Yeah. And then this is the Arches book that I'm going to be using today, the watercolor pad. I'm going to be making more of these as like little Christmas cards. So yeah. So I pay for a subscription to get gouache through this artist named Ruth Wilshaw. I've mentioned it before, and this is a tutorial that I've used. I feel like I have it pretty down, but I'm going to keep it up just in case so I can reference it. Her tutorials are great. I swear I've improved so much from just learning from her. Her work with perspective is so amazing, and with color theory, it's so good. On the other screen, I think I'm just gonna watch some like Vlogmas and some cozy videos while I paint. So I have stained way too many outfits while painting, so I am gonna use my artist smock. Mine will get such a kick out of seeing me in this. He says I look like I'm like in a church choir or a judge, but honestly, It's really cozy. It's water resistant and it keeps my clothes protected. And I don't know, I think I look pretty good. Yeah, so this is it. This is a small too, but yeah, it has great pockets. It's super roomy, and yeah, I think it's perfect. And it reminds me of our honeymoon because I bought this when we were in Paris. So Chai was being naughty, so Manu set this up for her here so I could paint. And I'm at this point right now in my painting.
For PhD, I have been getting distracted, and I'm never looking with the intention of buying, but then inevitably I see something and I'm like, wow, that's really, really cool.
Okay, so here is progress on my bauble. I feel like it's picking up really weird. The lighting's not great in here, but it's so much fun. I need to add some more branches. Yeah, let's do that. Progress update. It's looking pretty good. Gonna have dinner. And I just gotta make sure I don't accidentally grab one of these instead of my drink. I have done it before. And I'll just continue watching videos. And Chai is still over here playing. She just had her dinner too. Right, Chai? Yeah, she had dinner. And she's gonna play. All right, it is done. Looks really pretty. I love the background. Girl, what are you doing? Oh my God, oh my God. No, no, no.